Right, hi everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. We are on location, we are live. Apologise if we lose connection because we are connected to 4G, so if it drops, we are still live. We will come back as well. I've got, obviously you can see Mark and Kyle with us as well. We're going to be talking about just basically what's happening so far, 6 p.m. update. There was another one coming tonight. Around about probably 9:30, we'll go live up towards the training ground where you might see a special guest, as I've hinted on already as well. So, as you keep an eye on that, make sure we are live. We are on screen. Kyle, I'll come over here. Miguel Almiron,
Aye,
potentially a club record fee. Happy?
it is a club record fee, 20.5 million. I mean,
Is it?
uh, it says 20.5 million. It'd probably be like £1 for every appearance or something non-league Charlie. But yeah, you can't moan about it. I suppose it's one of them players that we've needed a number 10. He's got pace. He can take a free kick. He's got that extra bit of quality that we've needed, mate. So I'm happy he's through the door.
Buzzing. I mean, I was at work before, and I was thinking how I get it done, get it done. Then we've seen him. I'll come to you in a second.
Bit, didn't it?
They did drag it out, and then you seen him talking. Keith was talking. Football friends, was talking to him. Obviously, he doesn't feel comfortable speaking in English. We know that, but seems very happy, didn't he?
I mean, he's only just got here, so
he must be knackered.
He's gonna be a bit shell shocked by the Geordie accent, isn't he? But
well,
yeah, he's just got here. He'd be jet lagged, he'd be tired, so yeah, just let him settle.
okay.
I suppose.
Mark, you must be excited that we've got him over the line.
Exactly.
Now, alright, let's do some enthusiasm. Come on.
I think we've waited so long for this. Yeah, I'm just glad we don't have to say that money grabbing cunt, Michael Owen. It's our biggest signing now, because I hated saying that, because I hated the man. But yeah, if what we've heard from the Atlanta fans, he's going to be some player.
Yeah, they were saying, weren't they, last night on the channel? I mean, it's a great video. If you haven't seen it, go over and have a look. Atlanta United Fan TV, brilliant video. Everyone was saying nice things about him, that he's going to bring Kyle, that he's quick, he's direct, he tracks back. Let's talk a little bit negatively. Is he physically built for the Premier League?
Time will tell, mate. You know, we need to give him time. We'll kind of just say immediately he's going to be this amazing player straight from the off, because he might not be. He needs time to settle. Like,
do you think it might be next season we'll see the best of him?
I mean, best case scenario, we'll see the best of him straight away, but it might not happen. So we need to give him time to like bed in and things like that. Because it happened with Remy Cabella, happened with Siem de Jong, where like and Tovan as well. Tovan was rubbish though. But like,
well, look at the player he turned into.
Yeah, in the French league where they're a bunch of farmers, mate. But all seriousness, like.
Any French people watching, apologies.
But at the end of the day, mate, it's a signing through the door, and I think with what we'll have, he'll stand out. Because, not being funny, mate, but with the way Perez has been bar Tuesday night, I think it'll be hard not to stand out in this team.
So Mark, let's say he misses this, because we know he's missing the Spurs game. Where do you see him fitting in this? If Rafa plays the wing back system going forward, where is he going to go in there, or does he change the formation for him?
He might change the formation for him, or he might try and go with 8-3. So have like your wing backs, but try and have 3 in the centre of midfield, because we've got enough players. Yeah, if we look at it, even if we put Longstaff, the Army, and Key in, you could then have maybe him just behind Von Don. So maybe not have like a 5-4-1, but go for a 5-3-2.
So still donated a tenner.
Thank you, Andrew. £10. Thank you very much.
Andrew.
What did he say? This is amazing. He's going to be an absolute class. Thank you, Andrew. That'll be put towards
Andrew, mate. Thank you.
Kyle's trip for a away trip, because he's out of skint.
Uni money doesn't go far.
No, honestly, thank you very much. Thank you for that much. Thank you very much for that, Andrew.
Mind you, seeing that, I think Johnny put a bid in at 2.5 million. Rafa distracted him and put an extra, so you want to make it 20.5.
And just to point out, this is a headset that we're using, because this is on a laptop that we are streaming from, hence the reason why it may look a bit funny. That big beautiful man, Kyle, are you excited with his partnership with Almiron, possibly in the 10, then him as the striker?
Well, Almiron is someone that can give a player service. I mean, I think it's Joseph Martinez in the MLS. He scored what, 25, 26 goals last season for Atlanta, and a lot of them were through Almiron's build-up play, and like Barreco, who also plays for them, another good player. But like Almiron's the main, like, it's like the person who makes it tick. So it's great for our strikers. Like Almiron might actually be able to get some service to these players and cause a couple of problems for some teams. Because at the minute it's like a case of we're getting 1 or 2 chances a game if we're lucky. But now with an extra bit of quality, we might be able to push forward and really take games to teams. I disagree in saying that we're going to change the formation for him. I really don't think we'll do that because like Rafa's happy with this 5 at the back system, and I think
You're probably looking at Wolves, aren't you, for him to come in?
well, he's missing Tottenham due to his visa. Work permit. Mutu had that, so it's just a case of like this is formalities that we're gonna have to go through, and Wolves will be his debut. It's
if it's anything like fucking Brexit, we'll be waiting until next season for him to play.
Let's not talk about Brexit, because
Paul's favourite subject.
that'll get Paul upset. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to see what he can bring. I am. Give him time. With you, you've got to give the lad time. Give him. It might not be until next season until we see the best of him. Get him under. I know he's under pre-season with Atlanta now, but bed him in, see how it goes, and look, we're potentially beating our club record. Whether it's a full lump sum up front, maybe 6 million, 10 million, whatever it seems to be. Let us know in the live chat as well. So, and Andrew, big shout out once more. Moving off topic, we'll go on to Antonio Barreco, if I pronounced that right. Barreco, the Italian left back. Now, as I pointed out across a few times on the channel, is that he hasn't kicked a ball under when Henry was manager at Monaco for 2 months.
Yeah, he did most of the Monaco first team though. He kicked most of them to the reserves, didn't he? And then he got sacked.
Brought in all the youngsters, didn't he? Mark, can I get you come a little bit closer in because you're blocking the light? There you go. A bit closer in, just because of the light. That's all. Where's he going to fit? Is he understudy for Dummett?
He could be an understudy, or with Dummett's injury, he could be taking Richie's place at the left wing back. Because at the moment, obviously, Richie's probably made that position his own.
I think Richie's done all right the last couple of games.
I think that's probably a better position for him, more so because I think he stays more out wide when if we do like a 4-4-1-1 or whatever, he tends to drift in a bit. So I think that's probably been better for him. And I haven't really seen him have that poor performance at the wing back. But whether or not Rafa wants to bring him more into the midfield now and bring someone who is a left wing back into that position, I mean, you never know. If he's got a bit of pace, we've got Yedlin on the other side, it might help actually feed some balls into Rondon along with Almiron.
I think what it does give Kyle is gives Rafa a lot more options at left wing back, yeah, or even moving Richie at midfield.
He's naturally a wing back or full back, so at the end of the day, it's a person playing in his natural position. Because if there's problems with Richie, who are the options realistically? Because if we found this season, even when Dummett's been fit, he's been the third centre back rather than the left back. So yeah, I think Barreco.
Fuck knows.
And I know he's Antonio something. I mean, I've been calling him like the orange juice Barreco. It's just it's something close to that. So
not the Magic Lucas, man.
No, not the Magic Lucas. It's actually close to the name this time. But yeah, he's actually a full back, and according to Rafa, he's got pace and can whip the ball into the box. So as Mark says, with Yedlin on the other side, it might actually be able to work a lot more for away from home and be able to play counter-attack football a bit better with Almiron in that as well.
Almiron is best for the counter-attack there. He's probably made for the type of football that we're going to play with Rafa in counter-attacking, because he's got pace to burn. And I know we're seeing strength there, but I think he's that fast there with some of the big bruising centre-backs there. They'll probably be too slow that by the time they come to tackle him, he's probably went past.
He's not Yedlin fast though, because Yedlin sometimes runs too fast for his own good.
Must be an American thing.
It must be. I mean, he's Paraguayan, so you know.
Same league.
Yeah.
Same. Anyways.
Yeah, Yedlin came from Seattle Sounders.
Yeah.
Originally.
Can you get that list up again? We've got a lot to get through, so this is probably going to be a longer stream.
We think the Samaras dealed dead.
Is he the next one, Antonio Samaras, that we're talking about as well? Just touched upon.
Oh no, what about Lee Charnley's statement now?
Ah, yes.
Best bit.
Watch him stay quiet. Charnley come out and said that Rafa has been. I'll just talk about this, but if you have the list open, Rafa said that Rafa's been after Almiron. I know we're going backwards. He was talking about Almiron for over a year, wanted him, and he's got his man. I'll quickly touch upon dead quickly. Rafa's got his man. Does that influence him to stay beyond this season?
I don't see why not, but it does give you the feeling that they've done it because Rafa says he's going to walk. If not, I mean, would it have happened if Rafa signed a contract in October or something like that? Maybe not. So I think it's a case of like
There's bigger things than just Almiron here.
we've been talking about this like Mexican standoff kind of thing between Ashley and Rafa for several months now, and I
Watching
think
goal.
I mean, most Geordies watch goal before they go to sleep, man, every night. I mean, I'm included in that, so you know.
He goes to bed, gets his mum, took him in with goal. So
Why not?
why not? Yeah, we can get that list up again. Sorry. Right. So the statement by Johnny. Look, it's a scripted statement, and I'm not going to come at you. So always. He's got to.
It's a PR stunt.
Well, it is. He's just coming out and saying stuff. We're not going to talk about Charlie because look, it's positive news tonight. The next guy we were going to talk about was Andreas Samaras. That deal doesn't look like it's happening. He is out of contract. He's a free agent.
There's talk that Benfica want to offer him a contract extension, and I think he's probably prefers to stay there if he had the option.
Come in.
If I'm going to be honest though, that's probably the one deal.
We'll stand back.
That's probably the one deal I was looking at going, do you know what, if one of them's not going to go through, I'm not really bothered it's that one, because like I said, we've got Diarmi, we've got Longstaff.
I wanted to see Hayden out the door. Like Hayden played really well on Tuesday, and he's had on and off games, but at the end of the day, mate, he doesn't want to be here. So
we may as well link the two together, because I think Hayden was the next guy we're going to talk about.
Samaras was someone I wanted to come, so I could get the
samurai sword and get him out.
Get the lad out, Hayden out the door, which is what we wanted. Especially Paul. Shout out to Paul.
Didn't click on that one, did you?
But even if we don't play. Even if we're not playing Hayden, you've still got Diarmi and Shelby who can come into the team along with Longstaff. Well. So you've got 4 there. So realistically, could we get rid of Hayden anyway? Probably not, because I don't think the other 3 are fit enough yet. If they were, I think we may have seen Hayden go, because I think the emergence of Longstaff probably thought, hang on, do we actually need to bring someone in there?
It's why Paul's not here. He's driving Hayden doing himself, isn't he?
I think if Samaras signed, I think Hayden would have went. I really do, and yeah, we might revisit that hopefully.
Yeah, someone might still come in. You know,
it's still early.
We're only 11 o'clock. You know,
it's only 6:15, so we've still got another 5 hours, and 45 minutes. So let us know what you think on that, of course, as well. So who was next that we're talking? There's so many to get through tonight. We're just trying to rattle through these.
Carl Roberts.
So we did link that with Hayden, but Carl Roberts, who Johnny knows a little bit about.
Yeah, Johnny, you didn't give with that inside knowledge there, did you?
Johnny Greenwood, one of the presenters here. His girlfriend really knows well. The thing is with Roberts, I'll come to Mark on this. He's out of contract in the summer. Is this his last? I know he's impressed on the Blackburn game. Is this his last hurrah to try and impress Rafa?
I think it is, but then again, if he hadn't impressed Rafa, would he be on the bench?
Are you asking me the question though?
Well, no, but if he's on the bench, if he's started a game against Blackburn, he's got to be doing something. So, yeah, whether or not it's a case that we need to do the loan move, it's probably the same with the Sorensen one. They'll probably need the loan move to a team that's probably going to give them competitive football, because now out of the checker trade, there's not really anything competitive in the reserves. So it might be his last chance. I've got a feeling Newcastle probably will still offer him an extension when it comes to the summer. I still think that'll happen.
So yeah, I do. I think he might be offered another 1-year deal. Kylie's done brilliantly in the under-23s.
He has, but we've got another donation of Rello Cup.
Thank you very much. Kieran Skills is Almiron playing against Spurs. No, he won't be playing. Do you want to explain why?
Work permit he's got, unfortunately, so he won't be playing at Wembley on Saturday.
Well, it's the same thing we had with Chancellor Mbemba took forever. We're seeing obviously with Mutu as well, so it's just a work permit.
That'd be funny though, but if we look at that side against Man City, I'm not too worried if that side plays against Spurs, because if they can do that against City, they can do that against Spurs.
Talk about Spurs probably in the next day or two. So back to Roberts. I think he'll sign a 1-year deal, and I think he's done so well with the under-23s this year. Look, I think him and Sorensen were unbelievable. Yeah. That's why the under-23s, it's not just the reason, but that's why the under-23s were doing so well, wasn't it?
I think it's a big chance for Callum Roberts, I really do, because he's needed like a loan move to a lower division team to really prove his son.
Could he do better in League Two?
I mean, he did well against Blackburn when he played for us, so maybe, but it's a good chance for him to really kick on and see what he can do in a week in week out kind of thing. Because if he doesn't do well at Colchester, I think we'll let him go at the end of the season. But if he does really well, then there's reason to say, right, we'll give you a 1-year contract and see how you do in pre-season, and then we'll go from there. So I wish him all the best because he's a Shields lad.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it. I was just waiting for
It's
it.
a Shields contingent, man. You got Longstaff.
North Shield, that is.
North Shields contingent.
The right side of the river.
Yeah, the right side of the river. You've got Longstaff. You've got Owen Bailey. There's someone else I can't remember.
Speaking of Matty, what was the rumour about Matty this morning? I seen that dead briefly.
There was a loan bid in from Barry, but Newcastle have rejected that.
Oh, okay.
Probably because they want at least some under 23s for the under 23 campaign.
Maybe too soon for him. Because like you seen with Longstaff, they would turn down loan bids for him before he broke in, Sean. And obviously he got a loan move at the right time with Blackpool and Kilmarnock. He went to. They came at the right time, and he's obviously working his way into the first team now for Newcastle, which is his experience at those two clubs have really helped him along the way.
Portsmouth at the beginning of the season, so he nearly went to Portsmouth. All I'm just going to say is, thankfully he didn't. I'm glad he didn't.
Well, the loan deals have done long. Sean, in particular, have done him the world good, and we'll see what Roberts does. I still think he'll sign on as well. So the next one is the double one, which has come a little bit left field because I was saying earlier on at the 1 o'clock stream.
Boy connection.
There's Rolando Aarons, who's literally just sitting there doing nought. He's just come back mid-December, and what of Raheem, both the Jamaicans from Kingston. So Aarons was just sitting there like sitting water on a duck. He was just doing nought. Lazar exactly the same, just posting on Instagram all the time. But Sheffield Wednesday, it's a good standard for Aarons and Lazar. So, but are they out the door? Do you think in the summer?
We'll see by the summer, mate. If Aarons does well, there's no reason why they wouldn't give him a new contract. Because, I remember when we loaned Mitrovic last season out to Fulham, and he did well at Fulham, and then we got 20 million for him. It ended up working out really well for it, but there might have been an option for it to keep him as well. So it gives her a good option if he does well at Sheffield Wednesday, and the same with Lazar. If we've brought in a left back on loan and then got rid of him, it just shows how much use he is in this team. None.
Been poor signing, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Rafa's fault, you reckon?
Well, Rafa signed him. Rafa's realised the mistake with him, and Rafa's getting rid of him. So it's just like with Matt Sells. Jesus.
Well, that might be a Sheffield Wednesday fans might be saying Lazar left back and Rolando Aarons left.
Sells.
Yes, Matt Sells, not Lascelles. That could be a Lazar Bazaar at left back and Rolando Aarons at left wing. That could be an interesting left midfield for Sheffield Wednesday.
Why the Geordie boy Steve Bruce has come to his club that he supported.
There's been a bit of a dealing going on there.
I think it is. To be honest, I think both of them are out the door.
Very close one.
I think he's had one too many drinks on fucking cricket holiday. He's had me to sign them too. I really have.
But then again, Sheffield Wednesday is up for sale again, so whether or not he can only do loans and not bring in, a bit like us.
Maybe it's a Steve Agnew thing. But I think with those two, I personally think that they're going out the door in the summer. Aarons I'm disappointed about because
I think he's got an attitude issue.
It's not just that, it's like with Natalie, right? She knows someone who looks a lot after Orlando's stuff as well. I don't want to go into too much into it, but there's a lot more going on behind there anyways. But who's next? What we're talking about next, because we've got a lot to get through. We've got Jacob Murphy to talk about as well.
I think Murphy's next, to be honest.
Murphy, man. Right, so Jacob Murphy looks like he's been pictured in the Midlands. Hello, mate, going to withdraw. That was good. What's wrong with that? Do you reckon this is because look, I said this earlier on, I think this features away from the club as well.
You may think that, but at the end of the day, we've been saying he needs a loan move. He looks devoid of confidence, he looks devoid of quality, something he had at Norwich. So it's a great move for both clubs. Dwight Gale's doing well for West Brom, so it's a good platform because they're fighting for the games mean something in the Championship. They're fighting to go up. Yeah. So it's a big platform for him to go in, but it's literally a case of are we getting something out of that? Are we getting longer for Rondon or what?
We'll talk more about Rondon in a moment.
Another midfielder in.
I think the Almiron one coming in sends Murphy out on loan for me. But speaking of Murphy, because I think he's replacing for Ashley Barnes, isn't he? And what can he do in the Championship? Is it Ashley Barnes who went back to Leicester? One of the Barnes kids, Harvey Barnes from Leicester. From Leicester. Get it right, Lee. I've had 1 hour kip. So What can he do? Well, we know what he can do in the Championship, but he needs, like Kyle was saying, he needs to get a bit of that confidence back because he is. I mean, I remember that spell last year, that month in January, scored against Man City, great goal. Then Rafa took him out of the 18.
Well, that's the thing. I can remember last season he had a good game, then dropped him. Then he had a good game, then dropped him. If we look against Blackburn, yeah, when we had the replay, he did really well in that. So I think he just needs that confidence, and I think going to a team like West Brom, where they're probably going to be creating, he's probably going to get the best out of it.
Going to get a lot of the ball as well, isn't he?
Exactly. I think it's going to build his confidence back up there. I still think we've got a player there who could progress and could do things. I don't think it's like your Aaron's where it's that's it, he's finished. I still think we've got a player who could come good, but I just think he needs a loan move just to get that confidence. Because to be honest, if we look at it, we've got Atsu, Kennedy, Richie, and Perez sometimes sticks out on the wing. Almiron can probably go there. He's probably not going to get a chance this season, so we need to get him out and get him.
Well, this is it. Perez is a striker who's playing right midfield, keeping out Aaron's and Murphy. I think with Murphy, hopefully he does well because it'll suit both parties. If he does well at West Brom, gets on the ball, get on the wing, he'll have a lot of the ball. West Brom do attack a lot. West Brom might say, actually I quite like the look of this, it'll come up, get promoted, and they might buy Murphy, and then they might even do a deal with Rondon. Speaking of Rondon, there was The Guardian, our friend Luke. Edwards, plans for Luke shortly. Make it permanent. We'll all love that. I said this earlier on. I'll do it straight away.
Especially me, right?
You've got a man crush on him, haven't you?
Pretty much, yeah. I've got a signed picture of me mate got it for Christmas. Rondon on the
Where's that in your bed?
It's not in my bed. It's on my wall, man. You cracker. I'm not that in love with him, but you know. But no, it'd be a great sign for. He's been class since he's came in. He's hold up plays better than anything I've seen for a long time. He's good, really good in the air.
Snap your hand off something Gale right now, wouldn't you? I know Gale's doing brilliantly for them. Don't get me wrong.
I don't really care how good Gale's doing for them, mate. I'd swap him in a heartbeat, no problem. Like, if they're offered weight, I don't think they will, because
he's only got a year left, hasn't he?
They see
after the end of the year.
They see Rondon's stock a lot higher than the Siege White Gales. That's clear as day. But yeah, hopefully we can get Rondon in. I mean, I think it'll be the summer if we do get him in. I mean, Rondon's already made it pretty clear that he wants to stay at Newcastle. I can't blame him, because he's got a good connection with the fans. And he scores goals. He has plenty of service, something he didn't get at West Brom at any of his time there.
I think also with Rondon as well, Miguel Almiron's agent claims #NUFC beat four other Premier League sides. Sorry for your signature. So that's coming from Lee Ryder. Just speaking of Rondon as well, the thing is with Rondon, we can make the deal whenever we want. We can make it now. We can make it next week. We can make it 2 months down the line because he's on loan. And the rules are slightly different. You need to come a little bit. The rules are slightly different because we can make that deal permanently. So it gives us a bit of time to get the money together. We know where the money is. Let's not talk about that. But no pressure.
Would you say that? Because come the summertime, if he's stormed it, he's got a year left. West Brom can say, I don't care whether or not he's got a year left. We'll have him, or you're paying over the odds. I think the talk was
buying there.
Well, he's only got a year left after the end of the season.
It was a straight loan. But if we look at it though, 15 million they're quoting on. He was quoted 16 million at the beginning of the summer.
What are you laughing at?
I think we're a bit too hasty. We've only had one deal over 20 million. I know, and it's only happened today. We've had 11 years to make
that. Wouldn't be breaking the record though. So it's not
breaking the record, but we've had one deal over 15 million, and that's Almiron. So I think we're overstepping the mark. I don't think it's going to happen, mate. I think if Rondon's here next season, it'll be by loan.
Yeah, but
I would take that. If someone said to me, you're guaranteeing Rondon again on loan, and Gale's out there on loan, I'll take that. As long as he's here next season, innit?
Yeah. So would West Brom loan him again, knowing that at the end of that loan, he's out of contract?
Well, they might do it, because they didn't sign him on an extra year's extension for him to go out on loan, which we've done with Tim Krul in the past.
Yeah, but Rondon might say, no, I don't want to sign another. The fact is, I don't think Rondon wants to go back there.
Do you think this is a true story anyway? Let's get back to, do you think or is this just something that it's deadline day, it's a rumour? No. It is coming from Luke, who's quite a reliable source.
I don't think Luke Edwards would make up a rumour, because he's certainly not any part of what would class as the Bishop clan who would make up stories to try and keep Newcastle fans happy. He'll say things of it. So they might be working on it. We might be trying to do it. I think we've probably tried to leverage Jacob Murphy on loan as a way of trying to get Rondon. Whether or not that happens or not is a different matter.
The last one before we wrap up is Joseph Yoni, we'll not talk too much about this. Is one that's come a little bit out left field. He's joined Chesterfield on loan, under 23 player.
Has he?
You just found that out.
Yeah.
Breaking news for you.
Breaking
right
news
here.
for me. I mean, yeah, he needs all the first team experience he can get. I think he played at Hull in the friendly,
Pre-season.
And I didn't like the look. I didn't like the look of him, mate. He got torn to shreds.
Was it Morecambe? He was at Morecambe, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was at Morecambe, came back, and then he was playing a lot of games, mind. So he was getting. Again, it's more development, isn't it?
Yeah, he needs all the development he can get, mate. Honestly.
Paul, I've just called you Paul there.
I mean, I've grew a bit of hair, you know.
Seething. So it's the same in the aspect of just get him out on loan, get him some first team football, see what happens in the summer.
Well, unless it's Charlie trying to balance the books and trying to get as many players out on loan so we can pay the Almiron wages, I don't know. But yeah, the question is, if he wasn't going to be getting time, if he's not going to get enough time in the under-23s, loan him out.
Me as well. I mean, under 23s come second, competitive football comes first. So
there's nothing really we can win yet. Yeah, it's not going to be a massive thing.
Live Spartans, man, what are you on about? Didn't tell Lawrence. Lawrence is in the live chat, he'll get upset. So, so that is it. That has been our live stream 6 p.m. update, half an hour long. Hopefully the picture has been alright because we are on 4G, tethering onto the mobile. And on location, obviously, when they're neither at St James's Park, surely. Later on, we're at the training ground, and we'll let you know why a little bit later on. So, if you're watching the rerun of this, get your comments in. Let us know what you think of the ongoing so far. Can you see any more? I'll ask you both that. Can you see any more coming in tonight?
Probably not.
You think no? You're a little bit more optimistic, aren't you?
I think there could be something they're trying, but
football fans.
But knowing this club.
I think we've got another donation before we leave.
Yeah, we'll have Rello Cop again. Thank you very much, man. We're gonna have to give him a massive shout out.
It's a couple of days old, but he's put more money in our channel than Ashley has the club. But then again, Ashley spent money on the team of the day, so
I think Newcastle fans are pretty happy, judging by these.
Despite the money he's put in the club today, Ashley out.
Yeah, let's not talk about.
Us, we're not trying to push for season ticket renewals at this time of the year, though.
Has Ashley seen the light? Well, we may ask this question because he's donated.
Well, can I just point out that when we came here, you mentioned it, there was a strong smell of weed. I
think
Johnny's been giving Ashley a smoke, and I think that's how we've got Almiron.
But when we were walking along here before, there was a proper whiff of weed, and we were like, fucking hell.
It's Newcastle, mate.
He's turned Mr. Negative all of a sudden, isn't he? Let's answer. Get your words out. We'll ask Kieran again. Says, has Ashley? I'm speaking Dutch now. Has Ashley seen the light and woken up? This is more of a Rafa thing again, isn't it?
Has Ashley woke up?
Well, he's had to keep Rafa, because he's keeping the money.
I think Rafa's statement when he said
when
he was indicating that he may walk before the end of the season, I think that was the big wake up call, because I think they realised, hang on, we can't mess him around. We are about to lose him, and I think that's probably woke both Johnny and Ashley up to think, do you know what, we need to do something. And they've went to get his main one, the one that he's wanted for a year. They've had to go and get him.
Right then, we'll wrap up, and thanks again very much to Andrew Grange and Rello Cop as well for your donations as well. Like I say, we'll be back probably 9:30, somewhere between there. I'm actually have to play football, believe it or not. These two are coming to watch us.
I've got the privilege of watching him. Where do you play?
Playing goal.
Oh yeah, goalkeeper. Oh god. Last time we've seen him
for them, we don't need any more in Newcastle.
Can I just say something?
Goal, it was in St James's Park in a charity match. He was flipping class, weren't you, Lee?
Put it this way, 3 games, 2 goals conceded in 5-a-side. That's pretty decent. So that's all I'm saying.
Distribution's a bit poor though.
I'll let me gloves do the talking. Is that the right phrase? Later on. Let us know what you think in the live chat as well, and the rerun, and we'll see you a little bit later on tonight. Hopefully it's like this stream for you.